I would like to welcome you all to this forum. My name is Brother Munyaradzi. I came across the Brahma Kumaris Spiritual University in 2004. My life has not been the same ever since. I was transformed into a spiritual being, much the same as the pupa is transformed into an winged butterfly. I'm here to introduce two seasoned speakers from the Brahma Kumaris Spiritual University on the topic of healing with peace. Not healing with peace, not healing with revenge or healing with strife. Our two speakers will bring to life this very important topic, and they will empower us to use what they teach us in our day-to-day lives. Introducing first of all, Sister Pratibha Patel. Sister Pratibha is the regional representative of the Brahma Kumaris for the Economic and Social Commission for Africa. She is also the permanent representative of the Brahma Kumaris to the United Nations Environment Programme, as well as the Assistant Regional Director of the Brahma Kumaris Africa region. She has been a student of the Brahma Kumaris World Spiritual University since 1974. She became fully surrendered in 1977 and has devoted her life entirely to spiritual service. After 18 months of training in India, she returned to Africa, where she has traveled widely, lecturing and presenting seminars on personal development, stress management, and positive thinking. The other speaker is Sister Jasu. Sister Jasu has been with the Brahma Kumaris Spiritual University for 44 years. Sister Jasu took knowledge in 1976 and worked for the banking service sector for 5 years. In 1981, she totally surrendered to a life of spirituality and serving others. She has served in 32 African countries. For the last 8 months, she has been based in Zimbabwe. And for 10 years prior to that, she was based in Kampala, Uganda. I will now leave you to our esteemed speakers. Listen carefully. You will definitely benefit from this. Thank you.
Greetings of peace to my brothers and sisters. Om Shanti. Om Shanti simply means I am a peaceful being. And so today we're celebrating the International Day of Peace. And you sometimes wonder, what is peace all about? When we celebrate peace, what do we really expect? Is it absence of war? Is it absence of poverty, illness, disease? Or peace has its own identity? And I would say peace is not absence of war or absence of poverty. Peace has its own identity. Today, the world is going through a lot of problems, especially at the moment, since last 5 months, the whole world is experiencing lockdown. The COVID-19 pandemic. It's a very different language, I would say. And so, you sometimes wonder, what is this pandemic trying to tell us? And that's where we clarify what peace is all about. This pandemic is actually reminding us what we human beings are responsible for. And this is why we've been asked to slow down. Slow down in actions, in words, and your life. Just have a pause. Think, rethink, and then start. So humanity, the world, and the society is receiving a very powerful message through this pandemic. Yes, we have lost our loved ones, but that is the norm of the world. Either you die and lose your loved ones in pandemic, or you lose them anyway, because nothing in this world is permanent. And so, in this mortal world, we will go through this stage. But let us all go back to our International Day of Peace. And today we're going to talk about healing with peace. So why do we need to heal? When there's damage, when things are broken, when we are not well, if the society is going through something, wounded, then we need to heal ourselves. If we've gone through breakdown, sorrow, pain, that's when we need to heal. And so just let us define healing and peace. What is healing? Healing is mending. Healing is constructing. Healing is cure. And so the world is falling apart. The society, the social fabric is all torn and we are falling apart. There's so much of violence, crime, poverty, sorrow. We can carry on and on with the long list. Disease. But please don't consider me to be negative. I'm just trying to show the practical situation of the world. That is human beings, planet Earth, and our elements. When we talk about our elements, they're all damaged. The ozone layer, the environment, the pollution. You can just carry on. The seas, the vegetation, everything has been damaged. And so we need to heal. First of all, I would like to talk about healing through peace. There is so many different ways of healing it. But let us use the tool of peace. Let us define peace and understand what peace is all about. Peace is not absence of war, but we have two states of mind. One is called silent mind. Silence is golden. Silence is powerful. It is very important that I need silence. Even if I go away from this bustling city, go into the jungles, in the woods, in the forest, but if my mind is not silent, and it's constantly thinking, and there is constant noise in my mind, that silence is not going to help me. But just for relaxing, we want to go on a holiday, a vacation. And so we might go on the seashore, or we might go up in the mountains of Inyanga, or we might go into the forest and just relax. So why are we relaxing in silence? Is that we're connecting to nature. The outward nature will help me to heal my inner nature. So what is my inner nature is my state of mind. If it is a noisy and conflict mind, the outward nature will help me to become quiet, stop for a while. And that's why I use the word pause. Pause doesn't mean ignore things, stop it completely, or end. Pause means just temporary stopping or waiting, and then think, rethink, and continue. So in human beings' life, we have 3 buttons. One is the start button, pause button, and stop button. We start. When we come on this planet Earth, in this world, we adore this body as an instrument, a tool for me to perform actions, to express, to work. And we start the button. We press the start button. And when we die, we stop. We press the stop button. But we must remember that every now and then in life, we need to press the pause button. We've forgotten all about it. When you're watching a movie at home and suddenly an unexpected doorbell comes, what would you say? Just pause. Don't stop it, but pause. I'm just coming. You'll go, you'll finish your work, come back and start. So maybe we don't want to stop, because even if we stop in life, the mind keeps on carrying on in the subconscious mind. And so it's okay if I don't stop, but let me pause. And this pausing is not pausing in life, but pausing in the day. You start the day, start working, start communicating, start performing, and then take a moment or two, sit down and just pause. Just go inward and just be in that quiet space within yourself. Look for a quiet space. Calm down, cool down, think, rethink, and start. And you'll see this practice will help you to create such a beautiful balance that you will not get stressed. You will not hurt yourself. You will not hurt others. You will not go through pain, because every now and then you're pausing. This practice in the day will then help me in the night. When you go to sleep, doctors normally say you must have 8 hours of sleep. But they've never defined which quality of sleep do I need. If you're stressed, if you're in tension, worries, and then you sleep 8 to 10 hours. But after that 8 hours of sleeping, you still feel very groggy and you're tired. You're not relaxed. But here we talk about maybe 2 or 3 hours of sleep, but quality sleep, not quantity sleep. Quality sleep is relaxed sleep. And so when I practice the pausing in the daytime, it helps me to then pause at night. Before going to bed, just sit down, pause, go back to that quiet space within yourself, calm down, cool down, just let go of the day and sleep. Relax. That is quality sleep. And then you start your day afresh. Don't carry forward. When I say don't carry forward, that doesn't mean you don't continue your work. If you've left your work halfway, continue, but not with worries and tension. Start afresh, and you will see you will complete that work very comfortably and relaxing. And then you will use less time and energy, and you'll achieve a lot. And that is starting afresh. And so a comfortable couple of hours of sleep will give you a fresh start. And so we will go into that cycle, and you will better your day, you will better your night, you will better your week, your month, your year, and your life. This is healing. We are healing ourselves. And how do I heal? Heal through peace. So now, when we talk about silence, that's extrovert, but peace is introvert. I, the being, that is not this physical body of chemicals and particles, not this flesh and blood, not these elements, but I, the being, is a divine entity working through this instrument, the body. When you have this constant consciousness of who I am, I'm not this physical body of chemicals and particles, but I am a spiritual being. This is my innate quality of peace. My state of mind is peaceful. I am the embodiment of peace. The moment you connect with your inner self, that I am a soul and not this body. Some call the self soul, some say spirit, some say atma, and some say ruh. And so when you connect with that consciousness, that I am that consciousness, I become peaceful. That is my inner state of mind. And you will see the moment you connect with that peace, the inner peace, then I will heal my inner self. And when you heal yourself internally, everything out will be sorted out automatically. And so outwardly, I need to heal the environment, the 5 elements, the air, and of course, everything around me. But internally, I heal my mind and my intellect. Mind is to think, intellect is to judge, and tendency is the result of your own action. So when I heal my mind through peace, every now and then I become peaceful, then all my negativity is gone. And I just become a positive entity, a positive, powerful, and pure entity. That is I. It's not I, the ego, but I, the being. I, the divine energy. That's very different state of mind. I, the ego, will attract all the negativity. I, the being, the divine entity, will attract all the positivity. And when I have that positive energy, the positive state of mind, my intellect has the ability to judge properly. I don't misjudge. I don't become judgmental, but I judge and I understand whatever I think, whatever I judge, the outcome is very positive. So slowly, my tendency, my personality traits become very positive, virtuous, and powerful. So then I actually project that inner positivity outward. And I start seeing the world, the elements, the sky, the stars, the moon in a very pure manner. And that is also healing. So there is no other mundane form of healing anything. Healing is just a state of mind. When I'm positive, I heal my relationships. When I'm positive, I heal this body. I heal the situation. Let us heal our world. Let us purify our world, and all the negativity will go. So, it all starts from me. It all starts internally, and it all starts from my thought pattern. When my thought pattern is filtered, so all the goodness will go through in my words, in my action, in my attitude. But if I don't filter, then any quality of thoughts will go through, anything, and that would then unpurify or make it impure and destroy and damage and create conflict. So peace is a state of mind. Peace is not absence of war. Peace is a state of mind, and we will now experience that inner peace after this inspiration of peace. May you all have a wonderful day, a wonderful life, and a wonderful planet Earth. Thank you. Om Shanti.
Good morning to my viewers. Our topic today is healing with peace. Peace is a state of mind, and in this awareness of peace, many times we say, I want peace of mind. That means the mind is peaceless. But the mind, we say, is part of the soul. And the mind creates the thoughts. So what type of thoughts am I creating? When I create positive thoughts, pure thoughts, powerful thoughts, I generate power and recharge the battery of my inner being. This consciousness of the inner being is that I am a peaceful being. Peace is my true religion. Peace is the garland around my neck. Peace is my true nature. And when I realize that I am a being of peace, I need to tap inside this core being and experience. Peace doesn't come from the outside world. Peace is from within. If I tell myself 10 times in the day, I'm a peaceful being. I'm a peaceful being. I am peace. What will happen? Obviously, I will start experiencing that peace. At this point, I'd like to share with you a little story. There was a mother just preparing herself. Husband was about to come in the evening for a cup of tea. The doorbell rang, and outside she saw 3 wise men with long beard, elderly. She invited them inside. They said no. They had to see the owner of the house. So she said, the owner of the house has not yet come, but should be here any minute. So she said, please do come inside. They said, no, we'd rather just sit out in the garden. So she continued her work. Again the doorbell rang, and the husband came. She said, somebody wants to see you. They said they want to see the owner of the house. So she said, he said, why didn't you bring them inside? They said, no. She said, no, they want to sit out in the garden, waiting for you. So he said, okay, call them inside. And when she went outside to call them, they said, we won't all come inside, only one of us will come. So she says, they said, one name is health, one is wealth, and one is love. Who do you want? So of course she went inside and she asked her husband, who do we invite? They only want one person to come inside. So he said, well, I think I need health, and so you can call health. And she said, but I also need wealth. I think we should call wealth. And the daughter, who was sitting and watching TV, overhearing the conversation, said, I think we need love. So the husband said, okay, let's get love in. So the lady went outside, invited them in and said, whoever is love, you can come inside. And all the others followed inside as well. She said to them, but you said only one was coming. And they said, yes. Had you only invited wealth, one would come. If you had invited health, one would come. But because you invited love, behind love there is peace, purity, happiness, wealth, health, everything is there. So the saying goes that we need love too. And as a peaceful being, my connection should be with the higher source, who is the ocean of this peace, the ocean of love. And when I connect with that higher consciousness of love, automatically we're going to get that peace and happiness also. So now, just sit back, relax, and I'll take you into an experience of peace, which is healing with peace. Turn your mind inwards. See yourself as a soul, a spark of light in the center of the forehead, a divine star, a twinkling star, radiating light throughout this body, my costume. I am peace. I am eternal. Peace is my true nature. Peace is the garland around my neck. Peace is my true religion. I move away with my mind and intellect beyond this body, beyond this room, far beyond, to a region of empty space, a region of light. There, I see myself as a soul, a twinkling star. I am peace. My home is peaceful and pure. The empty space gives me this realization of peace. I experience this peace. I am this peace. In front of me is another divine light, from where I'm seeing or experiencing a pool of peace coming in front of me. A blue rays of light emerges, and a fountain of peace emerges onto this point of light. I experience this peace. I fill myself with this power of peace. Slowly, another green light emerges. This is the ocean of love. I'm being showered with this love. Unconditional love, selfless love, altruistic love. Love from the highest being. From this love emanates power of peace and happiness. I become this peace, this happiness. This love radiates onto the universe. All my family, my brothers and sisters out there who need this peace and love are now experiencing this peace, this love, this happiness. Peacelessness is being removed. Suffering and pain is being removed. Only peace, love, and happiness. It extends into the elements, into the environment, to nature. Everybody is experiencing this beautiful peace, love, and happiness. Slowly I come back. Slowly, slowly down the stars, the moon, and the sky. To this room, in the middle of my forehead. I sit here, I radiate this peace, this love, this happiness with the people around me, with my family, my friends, my society, and the world. I am the embodiment of this peace, peace and peace. Om Shanti.
Shanti, my name is Tawana, I'm 16, and I joined the Brahma Kumaris this year in February. Since I joined, meditation has helped me with a lot of things, mainly keeping calm and keeping inner peace, especially when I'm around others. This has helped me mainly at school. Even at home, my social life has become better as I don't get overcrowded, or I don't overthink things that much anymore. And when people are saying different things, it doesn't really affect me because I just remember, get back into yourself, find inner peace, calm down. Then I just withdraw from every situation, and I think that helps me as I'm interacting with others, because many people have negative things to say every day. But with meditation, you help keep that positivity living within you, and that helps you branch it out to others per se. And I meditate regularly to keep my body, my mind, and my soul at rest, at ease, as there are many negative things going on around me at the moment, especially me. I have exams, people saying this, how have you studied, or there's so much pressure on you to pass. But then when I take that 10 to 15 minutes to meditate, I think it helps me quite a lot, as I can just get back to myself and focus on the task at hand and not focus on what other people are saying per se, because it really puts stress and pain on yourself, and I don't think that is what we want to do. We just want to be able to get on with what we're doing and keep calm, keep peace, and meditation helps me do that. Thank you, Shanti.